What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscriber died trying. You see the thumbnail. Did you raise a toxic daughter? So the reason I got to talk about this is because I did a commentary on. A lot of times you don't hear people saying, because I have a son, I want to make the world better because I have a son. They usually say, because I have a daughter, I want things to be a certain way. And what bothered me about that whole scenario was this. People are not saying that the way that they're raising their daughters is toxic. They may, and you hear parents go, I'm raising my daughter to be strong and raising my daughter to be empowered. But you as the parent know really what you're doing is you're raising your daughter to be combative for no reason. And then you want the world to deal with her being combative. And you told her that that the world is the problem, that she's a jerk. So now she's throwing temper tantrums everywhere and being snarky with people everywhere. And you raised her this way. And now she thinks it's normal and the world has a problem, and you are the complete, and you know good and well you raised her wrong, but you don't want to tell her that I raised you wrong. So now your daughter is getting in relationships and they're not panning out because she's mean. And you told her being mean was being strong. Your daughter could be grown and stressed out at work because for some odd reason, men don't take me seriously, but because you told her, you let her believe that she could be a man and a woman. So when she's around men, she's overly aggravating, thinking that she's being overly aggressive because she needs to be overly aggressive to get the attention of men. And all she's doing is aggravating the living life out of guys. So they're shutting her down because I don't need all this drama. That's what this is about. It's not about they don't like my opinion or no. You can be smart. You can be great. They can like your opinion, but they don't like your approach because you're approaching them as if everything is about to be a fight, and they know we're here to do business. What is this boxing, MMA face off we got to do with you every day as a meeting? Can we get to the actual business and not this standoff, please? So did you raise your daughter to be toxic? Did you raise a toxic daughter? Because you did it. You told her she was smart. But the question is, you didn't tell her to be smart enough to read the room. You didn't tell her to be smart enough to be self-aware. You didn't tell her to be smart enough to have manners. You told her since she was smart, she could show up and act any kind of dysfunctional way. And that was just supposed to be, everybody else was going to kind of bow down to it. You told her that being smart was her speaking her mind and saying what she felt and what she thought. But you never challenged her intelligence by making sure what she said and what she thought made sense to a general group of people in the room. Not just made sense to her. You patted her on the back for being self-centered. And being self-centered isn't being smart. So that's a problem. And now you got these young ladies and they, and you see it all the time as the age groups change online and social media, and you see these young ladies doing the same thing. They're believing the same tropes and talking points about how empowered and powerful and important women are. And it's so, but in the way they're doing it is being completely, utterly negative and toxic as people. And for some odd reason, they don't understand why they're running away all the people in their life, because nobody wants to deal with that. That's what it is. Nobody wants to deal with that. So now there's a point where you got to come back and tell your daughter, I probably sent you down a path that will make you not compatible with most people, because you're unnecessarily dysfunctional. You're the one that's narcissistic, and I raised you to be narcissistic. You're toxic because I raised you to be toxic. You're abusive because I raised you to be abusive. And now, no one wants to deal with you because I kept giving you the excuse that they couldn't handle you. But the truth is, as a parent, I handled you wrong. And the world is not going to deal with you under these circumstances. But that's the end of this for me. Tell me what you think. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.